Hello, how are we all doing tonight? Yes, yes. Let the power of ROMpourri consume you. God damn, I love it. I'm not a fan. I'm not like the biggest fan of like the Star Fox games, just because like I'm not usually a huge fan of like, you know, like flight stuff like this. Also, Star Fox is kind of just a mid experience. I mean, it was impressive at the time, but I don't know. Nowadays, it's pretty empty. But I fucking love the Star Fox music. Hello, Arus. Hello, Orc. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for rating me, Orc. Hold on, what were you up to? I asked Arus. Piloting Zaxxas and... Oh, Gundam Federation versus Zeon. I'm not familiar with that one. I mean, it's a good... Like I said, I want to get more into... Well, I don't know too much about like the actual Gundam games, but I I will say I played one of the SD Gundam games on Game Gear, and I might be a fan of that series because like the thing I liked about it, at least the Game Gear one, I don't know if this is true of all or even most of the series, but like the thing I like about it is like they're SRPGs. But they are a bit more advanced of SRPGs than the ones I'm typically familiar with. And the thing I like about it is, like, all those, like, really cool anime cutscenes. Yeah, you can actually control them in SD Gundam. I mean, it you know, like, and it kind of, like, turns into, like, a mini-game. Like, there was one that was kind of, like, you know, just, like, a... like, kind of like a small, almost like space shooter type of thing. It reminds me of that one Game Boy Advance game that I always forget the name of. But it's like an RPG mixed with a space shooter. Anyway, like, I don't know. Maybe I need to, like, get into... I mean, there's no shortage of SD Gundam games. There's, like, a fucking million of them, so... I imagine just throw a dart and you'll hit one of them. They're all probably about the same. The Gundam vs. Zeon game is pretty good. Alright. It's a PS2 game. This is more of a run and gun, like a mech warrior type game. Oh, yeah, it's like, is it like that one that, Elle had me play on the PS1, Do You Remember Love? Where it's kind of just like 3D polygonal and... honestly, just kind of a pain in the ass to control, if I'm being totally honest. But like, like that kind of like Gundam game, that makes sense. All right, well, let's begin. Oops, no, not that one. Where's the full screen? There we go. I demand the web browser. Thanks, Captain. Alright. Let's start off the way we always do, with the wheel of... Wait for it. Wait for it. ROMs! This one is way more easier to control if you really want a feeling of how the game plays. Play Mech Warrior 2000. Okay, I might check that out. Sharp X 68000 is what we will be playing. Alright. Let's pick a random game and hope it's not titties. Or dick. I'm an equal opportunity, don't want my channel banned kind of person. Nah, it's fine. I think the X68000 is a little bit more clean than like the PC88 or 98. Actually, even more so just the 98s. The 88 is all right. It has like some PC88. All you really need to worry about is just like untranslated RPGs that you can't play unless you know Japanese. X1. Do I not have? Why don't I have X68000 on here? Fuck. Oh, maybe I got rid of X68000. Why did I do that? I shouldn't have done that. Give me one moment. You'll just look at the wheels. You'll just look at the wheel for a second. Shit. Where's my... Okay. How long is it going to take to... Oh, it might not have room. Shit, I didn't think of that. Yeah, I might have unloaded X68000. Oh, you know what I can do? I can make this work. Because I probably backed it up to my hard drive. And... Okay. In that case, I see what I need to do. I need to just, like, copy the link. Just link it to my external hard drive. Honestly, there's not all that often that I want to, like, play X68000 on my own, so I might just keep it this way. Copy location. There we go. Wait. X68000 is on here. What the fuck? Huh. It is on here. I don't understand. Hey, Sir Jacob. Just give me one moment. I don't know why X68... It should show up, like, right next to my X1 games. Because that's, like... Unless... Oh, maybe it's just under X68000? It's... No, I'm pretty sure it was, like, in the S's with Sharp X1. Just give me one more moment while I wait for this to load. If this doesn't work, I will pick a different thing on the wheel. But X68000 should work. Unless it's that one that's, like, got some problem I don't entirely understand. Mech Warrior 2000. By the way, Orc did put out a review for the Strange Brew movie. I still need to watch that review. Also, I still need to watch that movie, because in both cases, I have done not that. ZX Spectrum, X1. Why don't I have X68000? I don't understand. I will, I'll have to work on that later, but for now, let's just restart the wheel. Philips video pack. Oh, yeah! Okay, we can do that. That is the European Magnavox Odyssey 2, essentially. And I see it like every Monday because it is just a few before Game Gear. Let's play Neutron Star. Gonna guess this is something that's also in America. Select game 1. Can I do that with a keyboard? Wait. Maybe I need to... Oh, shit. Hang on. First thing... Okay, so then I should be able to... Unless, do I need to just, like... Oh, maybe I need to do it on the software keyboard. Okay. So, select game 1, I guess. Maybe. Or... Huh? Unless this one just doesn't work. Yeah, this ROM might just not work. Like, I think it might have, like, booted up to the BIOS and then just, like, didn't actually load the ROM. Is what I'm thinking might have happened. Let's try this, Qbert. That is a ghetto-ass Qbert, just judging by the screenshot. Here we go. Okay. So if you thought the Atari 2600 was kind of primitive when it came to graphics, now, I mean, the Odyssey had some good games. There was KC Munchkin, was a pretty good Pac-Man clone. There was, I think it was called Killer Bees. That was a pretty fun game. Hello? Oh, okay. Oh, it was having me, like, input a high score, I think. I do like this version because it does, it does orient the controls correctly. You have to use diagonal on the joystick, which, I mean, maybe makes it a little bit harder, but at the same time, it makes it easier to actually orient. This is like the gameplay's fine. It's just like it's like Tiger LC. It's like one of those Coleco handhelds in terms of actual raw graphical power. I think it might actually be weaker than the 2600. I'm actually like doing okay on this. What? Okay. Am I dead? Did I do a die? Nope. Oh, what? Oh, this is the mode where they can, like, undo your... And then it's also, like, really hard to actually see. Okay. Well, that's Qbert for the Odyssey 2. Guess what? If you've never heard of Qbert, that's what Qbert is. Hello, Nicholas W. Right. Let's see. Why don't I open up my sheets? Sheets document. And I got some requests from Game Gear Goddess, so I will... You know what? I'm gonna play... Let's play a beat 'em up on PS1. Actually, no. You know what? I'm just gonna cut right to the chase. I bought something on Steam. Something that I've kind of been waiting for a bit to go on sale. But it finally has. Let's play DMC. Specifically DMC 3. Because DMC 1 is kind of more of a Resident Evil-like, and DMC 2 is apparently awful. Allegedly. Pick this up for $10. I played a couple seconds of it, and immediately the combat kind of reminded me of Bayonetta, so I'm a fan.
May Cry HD collection.
So I want DMC 3. And it is quiet. I don't know, is that... Okay. I might turn it up slightly on your end. Okay, that seems fine, I think. Is it gonna load? Ever? Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, new game. Tutorial? Do I need a tutorial? Maybe I need a tutorial. Gold? Does anyone... Wait, gold or yellow? Does anyone know what this means? Wait. Oh, it does say, like... Oh, that is kind of hard to see. Hang on. I'm magnifying this. Oh, it just says Capcom Company. Okay, never mind. No, it doesn't actually explain what that is. Okay, I guess gold. Press B to perform your style attack. Okay. You will begin the game with the trickster style pre-selected. Okay. A crazy party. Okay. A crazy party. I don't know. The style I have is probably fine. Maybe I shouldn't have done tutorial. What? Oh, is this customizability shit? I don't care. Style is fine. Equip? What? I just want to play the damn game. Can I, like, do that? Oh, here we go. Wait. Pause. Can I make this brighter? Yes, I can. Thank you. Hell yeah, there we go. Now we're playing with fire. Oh god, too bright. Wait. Oh god, too bright. What the fuck? That's better, maybe? Wait, what did I do? Fuck. I exited something. Actually, I do want to... I think I want to make it a bit darker. Sorry, I have to do this. See, is this good? Okay, here we go. This is good. Why? Okay. So you got like combos and shit. Oh, no shit. I just want to get to the cool cutscene. Where you like beat up a bunch of demons and then eat some pizza. Some pizza. Hi, bye, Nicholas. I see, so it's not like... So Tyler was telling me, like, it is, like, fixed camera, kind of, but, like, the transitions are kind of smoother than something like Resident Evil. So it doesn't feel as much like a fixed camera.
Put the left stick in the direction you want to attack. While in lock-on. Oh, there's a lock-on mode? How do I do that? Hold down... What is that? R, it looks like?
Lock-on only works in the gun, I guess. Oh, you can... Wait, no, okay, you can do, like, the regular attack in lock-on.
Magic greenstone crystallite.
It returns less life power. Okay. Yeah, so this game is sick, just as everyone says. Here's the cutscene. Life is good. This cutscene is why I bought the game, by the way. You broke his pizza. Now you're gonna pay.
I can already tell. Looks like this is gonna be one hell of a party!
Let's fucking go. Hello, hello, Shangy girl. Sent from the community posts of Sir Jacob. Man, there you go. Thanks, Sir Jacob, for the shares. If you are still in chat, indeed. Okay. Should I... Okay. What styles do I have? Any? Wait. I don't even entirely understand how the styles work, is the thing. Okay. Allows player to avoid enemy attacks using special... Players can master different... melee weapons. Exercise each weapon's power. Are these... Okay, so it's like different things that it'll prioritize then. Move allows the player to maneuver into a... Well, the gun sucks, so maybe this will make it not do that. Equip? I don't think I got anything, right? Yeah. Okay.
Damn it! You guys totally wrecked my shop, and I haven't even named it yet! You're gonna pay for that.
Holy shit. Oh no. This is my first time playing DMC, in case it wasn't very apparent. Oh, so you get okay. So there's like special moves and shit. Wait, what did I do? Oh, I. I like fucked with the D-pad, I guess. Yeah, that's what I did. I don't know why, but this makes me want to play Dreamcast. Because there were a bunch of games just like this on Dreamcast. This is like kind of like a boss rush game. Seems more like it than like the first game, which was again like demonic fantasy Resident Evil.
Left stick, hold down.
Are the controls that it's getting in the tutorial mapped properly? I don't think they are. Hello, Kurumi. I am playing DMC3 for the first time. And it's giving me tutorials, and I don't think... Oh, wait. Oh, I see. So just, like, hold down this, and then, like... Okay, so just hold down the lock-on button, and that's just kind of, like, your golden move for, like, the entire game. I think Bayonetta may have done this style of game better than DMC. I don't know if that's blasphemous to say or not, but... I mean, Bayonetta has Hot Girl, so, you know. Of course it's gonna win out, but still. This is at least just as cheesy, if not more so, than Bayonetta. So that's how it makes up for the lack of cute girl. Oh, so you don't get camera control, I don't think. I think, like, the right stick is, like, another weapon or something.
Spiritual stone made using
Vitalizes lost life power. Okay. You're gonna tell your kids this was Dark Souls. I mean, it kind of was. It's like Dark Souls for babies, is my understanding. I say as I immediately die. Easy mode is now Easy mode is now selectable. Thank you. I'm probably good on this for now. By the way, as always, if anybody who is not a member wants to make a request, I will accept a super chat of any amount. Even if it is like a disc game, like PS2 or something, I will play that. I actually have an Xbox game queued up. I'm just waiting for Game Gear Goddess to show up because she's the one who requested it. Yeah, DMC, I mean, I'm not good at it, but I kind of want to be. I kind of want to get more into it. Anyway. Let's play a more obscure beat-em-up. Oh my god, I have a lot of PS1 games. Many of which I probably don't actually care about. Wait. Did it not fucking... Oh, here we are. That's right. It's not scraped, so it's gonna have the, Whoa. Lag. Funsoft! Hell yeah, guys, we're gonna have some fun. Unlike those other software companies that are, anti-fun.
Once upon a time, in another world.
So this is based off an SNES beat 'em up.
The destiny of the universe was being played in battle.
Possibly
And evil.
of the same name. I don't remember.
Legend would be born. Sword and blood.
Welcome to Legend.
All right, let's go.
Choose your warrior.
Wow! Let's be woman.
Hero. Let the legend begin.
Amazing. They somehow turned warrior into a one-syllable word. That's quite fascinating. That's pretty impressive that they've done that. And this is much simpler, Devil May Cry, by a considerable margin. Oh, these controls are laggy. Granted, this is European version, but also this is the only version that exists. I should check out the SNES version, see if it's any different. Controls are laggy, but the actual game looks real good for PS1. It's kind of a shame that this only came out in Europe. Oh, can I? Oh, there. There we go. almost like, because it kind of has like a bit of a Mortal Kombat look to it. It's almost like if Mortal Kombat was a beat 'em up. Ooh, treasure. The treasure was aggressive. Or maybe not. No, that was something else. Oh, is that a Z targeting? Okay, I thought there was like a Z targeting. Never mind. This might be one of the better looking PS1 games I've seen. It is pretty impressive what they were able to do. Granted, I think a lot of it kind of comes just down to like the clever use of shading, but still. Oh, there is a run button. Or there is a run option. Wow, that was almost Superman. That was almost legally distinct Superman. Nice long loading times. Fair enough. It probably... Oh, the loading time actually wasn't too bad. Okay. Oh no, now it's dark. right back to plastic surgery. Actually, real quick. Alright, sorry, I'm back. Okay. I'll play this for a little bit longer. Hey, Jeremiah. You want at least 30 minutes of 2600 karate? How about like 5? In fact, I can give you exactly 7. Nah. I'll do some of it, though. Hello, Jeremiah Thomas. Jeremiah, is karate on Atari 2600, is that a libertarian game? It's about as... I would say it's about as good as the libertarians' chances at winning any election. How about until I win? How about fuck you? How about you're lucky I'm playing this piece of shit at all? 9 achievement? Okay, what are the achievements in this? Achievement. Figure this shit out. Wait, why is the... Oh shit. Wait, what is it doing? Oh, it's doing that thing where fucking... It's like frozen for a second. Do I need to... I wonder if I need to restart the deck? I might need to restart the deck. Trying to think, did I like come across any games that were worse than Karate when I played through 2600? I'd say the only one I could argue that might be worse than Karate is that one Strawberry Shortcake game that jump scared me. That was funny though. Karate isn't funny. Karate, there are no laughs to be had in Karate. Karate is only there to hurt, both physically and emotionally. Karate is not for laugh. Karate is for hate. Much like the Karate Kid movies. Oh, sorry. Did I say that? Bill K. Have I seen you before? I think I did. I don't remember though. I need to do something real quick. I'm gonna load up the hard drive because there will be some games on the hard drive that I want to play later on for sure. Some requests that L has made require the hard drive. Yes, I know. Wait, where's my... Why is it not seeing the hard drive? Hello? Maybe? Anyone? Hello. Is there anybody in there? Unplug and replug hard drive. Maybe that's the key. Yes, it is. There we go. Oh yeah, I tried to convince you the Wii U was a retro console. Honestly, I tried to convince myself the Wii U was a retro console, and honestly, I'm not entirely sure I was actually successful in that either. Okay, yeah, you can get wrenched. Yeah, I do remember you now. I would say another key to determining Oh, you're going on vacation tomorrow, and I can't even play your request. I'm sorry. Where are you going on vacation? My parents are in New York City now. They're with my little nephews. They're going to Legoland. Disney World! I went there. I went there when I was a kid. That was fun. I also went to SeaWorld. SeaWorld actually had a better roller coaster at the time than anything Disney had. I forget what the name of the roller coaster was. Yeah, Disney World is fun. I wish I could have gone to Universal Studios in Florida. I went to the one in California, but that's not really like, you know, like an amusement park in the traditional sense. Yes, this is a Steam Deck. It's not really like a theme park in the traditional sense. It's more like... What is it? Like, kind of like a movie type thing where you can see, like, stuff like that. Why are you modded? So my rule is if you are, yeah, why ask? No. Basically what it comes down to is my rule is if you have come multiple times and you are like a repeat fan, I reward loyalty, essentially. And I reward that. I'm not making you like an advanced mod, so if for whatever reason you were out of line, I could revoke that at any point, but so far I see no reason to do that. You know, just like know what decency is and follow that and etc. Most importantly, like, don't like ban other people unless I tell you to. You've been to Disney World once back in 2001? Ah, man. You have been... There's a San Antonio SeaWorld? I didn't know that. I didn't even know there was one. Yep, showmanship. Alright. Karate. One more thing I have to do. I'm sorry. Alright. Oh yeah, I was gonna look at what the achievements were. Oh, this game is worse than I remember. Okay. Am I even playing? Hang on. Who even am I? I don't feel like I'm in control of any of these characters. I think that's because I'm not. What? This is CPU versus CPU. I'm not in control of any of this. I'm not pressing a single button. Oh, am I in... Okay, I might be in control of the one on the right. Unless, is this a CPU versus CPU mode? Do I need to, like, go to another mode? Am I purple? Maybe? Like I said, I don't feel like I'm in control of anything. Let me... Okay. Let me try a different mode. Yeah, I'm definitely not in control of any of these people. Okay, so there's two... Why are there 2 modes and 3 spots? What the fuck? Oh. Okay. Is this game even playable? Is this a playable game? I must be, because, like, the other player is not... Am I purple or the right one? I don't know. I am not in control of either of these characters. Shit just kind of happens, and occasionally... Ichio? What the fuck? I got a Chivo for... Oh! I got a Chivo for making one hit. This game is... This game is making me reconsider whether Tasmania is actually the worst game of all time. At least I know when I am in control most of the time in that game. Here, it's just like... Things kind of seem to happen whether I'm pressing the buttons or not. Congrats. Yeah, I'm just as shocked as you are. I have more experience than you with this game. Oh my god. Even Jeremiah Thomas, the crap Atari crap experts, has not played this game. And this game isn't, like, rare or anything, I don't think. I'm pretty sure you can just find this at, like, for, like, $2 at a Goodwill or something. I don't think anyone wants this. Like, this game was mass-produced and nobody wanted it. Sweep the leg by... I'm accidentally doing things by pressing buttons. This is like... You know, Karate Champ was kind of like this, but even worse. Granted, this came before Karate Champ, so this game, like, placenta'd so that Karate Champ could be in utero. I don't know. The Froggo version is not common, but not rare. The Ultra Vision version is one of the rarest games on the system. Oh, okay. You love how 15% couldn't get this far. Yes. 15% of people have the sense not to play this piece of shit. Keep in mind, I just want you to remember, this is a console with a stick and a button. It should not be this complicated to figure out what the fuck you're supposed to do. You have a joystick and one button. That is it. And yet, it is still this fucking complicated to play the game. I think this is before... Yeah, this is before I ranked games from, like, best to worst in the garbage tier, but I think this would be at the bottom. I seriously can't think... Was there... I don't know. Jeremiah, you were there for, like, most of my Atari playthroughs. Was there any game that I said might be on the level of this? I said Strawberry Shortcake earlier in the stream, but then, like, that's not even really a game. It's just, like, you press a button and shit happens. Actually, wait, no, that's basically just this, though. Is this a game? Does this qualify as a game when you barely have control over either of the characters? Like, okay. I'm not touching the controller. I'm not touching the controller and shit is happening. Okay. Actually, I think I might be the one on the right. I find out 5 minutes after playing the game. Because, like, he's waving his fists in the air, and I'm waving my fists below. Basic math? Basic math... Wait. Basic math was the one that was, like, just math, right? Was basic math, like, the one... Was basic math the one that was just math, or was basic math the one that was, like, slot car, but math? Nothing comes to mind. Okay. Because, I mean, basic math, I mean, you know, it sucks if your parents get you an educational game, but it fulfills the purpose. It fulfills the purpose that it's set out to do. It does exactly what it says on the tin. This, I think, probably promised to be playable in some way, or at least highly alluded to it by calling itself a game. This is barely playable. This might be the worst game this might be the worst game. Yeah, this might take Tasmania's spot now as the worst game that is technically playable. I guess, I don't know, the only thing I could say is, like, there wasn't a game. When did this come out? Was it like 81 or 82? Did Karateka come out before this? Like, have I played E.T.? Yes, it is better than this. Easily. Considerably better than this. I'm not gonna say E.T. is good. There are actually some people who will defend E.T. nowadays. I will say that E.T., like, once you figure it out, you realize the game is just boring as sin. E.T. is a fun game. 82 or 83 this came out. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure Karateka came out first. Yeah, it's not like Karateka's not the same kind of game as this, but it controlled a hell of a lot better, and that's really saying something. Karateka kind of had like the same sort of delayed controls as, well, Prince of Persia. I mean, it's the same, more or less the same engine, I think. And, well, not same engine, but same sort of, like, overall cinematic platformer action game. And it was made by the same person, I think. E.T. is a fun game. I don't think it is. I think it's just... The problem with E.T. really is that it kind of just comes down to trial and error. Like, okay... The thing that a lot of people like to argue when defending E.T., because like I said, there are a surprising amount of people who defend E.T. now, kind of on like, I think what it is like kind of like the pendulum swung so far in the it's the worst game of all time direction that, like, there's some people who, justifiably so, are like, no, it's not the worst game of all time. That doesn't mean it's good, though. I think it's swinging too far in the other direction. Like, it's not the worst game of all time. It did not single-handedly cause the video game crash. That's just inaccurate history. Honestly, I'm not even entirely sure it played a very significant role. If it did, it was more just as, like, a patsy, essentially. Just, like, you could maybe use it as a scapegoat for what was, generally speaking, wrong in the game industry at that point. But I wouldn't even say it's a very significant part of why the game industry crashed. That said, the game is not good. It's not the worst thing ever. And I will also say the same about Pac-Man on Atari. Pac-Man on Atari is playable. It's very limited, and it is not a great port of Pac-Man, but, I mean, it's Atari. I don't think Atari owners had standards. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't... Like, you plug a game in and you get like a vague representation of what Pac-Man is supposed to be, you're probably happy. And most Atari owners were at the time. I think that negative reputation of Pac-Man on Atari is very much in retrospect. E.T. not as much. You can find I mean, like, a lot of those cartridges were returned at the time. Like, people didn't like E.T. then, and the only people who like it now are people who are much younger than the target Atari age, who probably did not even grow up with the Atari, who are just like these like game journalists and think piece writers and shit, who are just like, oh, actually, the game is technically playable, so therefore it is not a bad game. Like, that's not the standard. The standard is the game fun? It's not. It's boring. It's not the worst game ever made, but it's not good. What about Skeet Shoot? I actually don't even remember that one. I don't even remember this. It had its fans back in the day. It took the biggest hit when people started picking it up secondhand without the manual. I wouldn't even say, like, E.T. is that complicated of a game. Like you pick E.T. up without a manual, and it's basically just like you fall into pits and avoid people. Maybe you don't know they're technically FBI agents or scientists or whatever, but like it's not like people didn't. It's not like the game was necessarily not self-explanatory. It's just that it's entirely trial and error. Like, you fall down the pit, you fall down the pit. It's entirely memorization based, and I don't remember if, like, the phone pieces are in the same pit each time, but... Oh, I remember this. This game isn't bad, is it? I think I remember this. Wait. Oh, is this a paddle game? Is it? Oh, okay. Yeah. This is another one where, like, it's probably not bad, just boring. Can I have, like, a different background? Oh, wait! What am I thinking? This is Atari. I can just... Wait. Oh, does this not have a black and white mode? I thought this was, like, a launch game or something. I don't actually understand this. No, this is a joystick game. You also hated Indy 500. But that was absolutely crazy talk. I don't remember Indy... Is Indy 500 like the Activision one where you're like racing a kazoo, and I don't think it's actually like single player. Or am I thinking of Grand Prix? I might be thinking of Grand Prix. Grand Prix, I think, was fine. Not like a masterpiece or anything, but it was decent for its time, I guess. Oh, it's this one! Why didn't I like this? Oh, yeah, because it... Okay, yeah, because the control is kind of... shit. Wait, is there a CPU mode? Hang on. Is it CPU mode? Oh, this used a driving controller. I can't really... Okay, I can't really, like... Yeah, I mean, like, the controls are kind of iffy, but, I mean... I'm controlling it with a D-pad. That's not really entirely how it was meant to be controlled. There are a couple of single-player modes, but not CPU opponents. Oh, okay. I think this might be that, actually. Hang on. Oh, I see. Okay, so that's how it works. Okay, so yeah, that's the one that removes the CPU. Got it. So what, I guess you're just, like, racing against the time to see what kind of score you can get. Oh my god, wait! I don't think you're supposed to be able to do that. I don't think you're supposed to be able to just, like, run through the track. That's so good. Ah. Why did I hate this? This does not deserve any sort of extreme reaction. It's perfectly fine for what it was. Are you getting it confused with a different game? I don't love this. I don't even know if I like it, but it's like... Maybe it's just because I came back from karate. Like anything after karate is gonna look like a masterpiece. Like this looks like the greatest game of all time compared to karate. Okay. Yeah, Indy 500. I will say, like, another bad game. Oh, yeah, I know one that we disagreed on was Raiders of the Lost Ark. My thing with Raiders of the Lost Ark is, like, it's kind of just too ambitious for its own good. I think I said that in the video. It's kind of just, like, too ambitious for its own good. It's just, like... Like, the graphics are... I don't know. I say that, but also I think just, like, kids in the 80s had way too much time on their hands to figure this shit out. Like, the graphics are basic to a point of being inscrutable, and having to use two controllers is definitely... I realize there's really no other way they could have done it, but I don't know. Like at that point, just do like a Pitfall clone or something. Just like your initial idea is kind of too ambitious for the hardware that it's running on. Maybe go back to the drawing board and do just like Pitfall or Jungle Hunt or something. Like... Or, I think, what, it came out in 82, right? The 5200 would have been out by then. Just put it on there. I think the 5200 had at least, well, it had at least 2 main buttons and then, like, 15 number pad buttons. I might have to do, like, 5200 at some point. I have a lot to get to before I get to I have, like, the next, like, 5 systems lined up. And that's probably going to take me into the end of the year, at least. What happened to clone games? What? What do you mean clone games? I don't know if I have... Oh, are you asking, like, games that just rip off other games? I mean... On mobile, but on console... Oh, I mean... Well, no, like, game developers and game companies still, like, follow trends and shit. Like, you know, like, the big trend now is, like these massive, like, battle royale games. Like, you know, Fortnite. I don't know if Fortnite started it, but Fortnite made it kind of like the juggernaut that it is today. So now you have, like, Apex Legends and that one Marvel game on PS5 and shit like that. You know, before that, it was first-person shooters, like Call of Duty. Everyone wanted to be Call of Duty, and everything had to be, like, really dark and gritty and depressing, and and then, like, there was Guitar Hero, and, like, casual games that's sort of spearheaded by the Wii, and, what, like, 16-bit, like... I mean, I don't know if there's really, like... I don't think you can, like, the other thing, too, is, like, just, like, video games were such a new technology that you could kind of just make Pac-Man and alter a few different things, and it would be just kind of, like, legally above ground. Guitar Hero isn't No, okay, no, like... It's not casual, but I'm saying, like... It's not casual, but I'm saying, like, it was around that time. Like, 2 different things that were around... Or 2 or 3 different things that were around that same time. Like, Guitar Hero was a trend for a while. First-person shooters were a trend around that same time. And also around that same time, just, like, these hyper-casual, like... Wii-style games. Like, Wii Sports, Connect Adventures... fucking, you know, Mario Kart, Mario Party, that type of thing. And I mean, all of those games, barring Guitar Hero, all of those games still exist today. I mean, you can still play, you know, games that are probably inspired, at least to some degree, by Space Invaders, but, you know, like, they are not at the peak of their popularity now, are they? Can you emulate the Action Max? Okay. PopCap games? Yeah. Oh yeah, is PopCap still around? I guess so. You can still download, like, Candy Crush and shit. Yeah, that's sort of like where the casual market went to. Hang on. We're gonna emulate the Action Max. Fuck, what was a Action Max game? What's an Action Max? Well, I'm glad you asked. Hold on. what was it? Pops Ghostly was like one of them. There we go. I'm glad you asked what the Action Max is. So you're aware of games like Dragon's Lair, where like it ran on like a laser disc essentially. Well, imagine that, but it was a VHS tape, and okay, I'm gonna make a comparison that nobody will fucking get. Anybody ever hear of Video Buddy? No? Okay. So it used a similar kind of technology. Essentially, it was like a suction cup that suctioned itself to your TV. And it used, I think, kind of like a similar technology to, like, the light guns, where, like, the light will blink. And the amount of time, and, like, when it blinks, it essentially sends a signal to the infrared thing, and then that thing is interpreted as code. So I'll basically show it to you. I can show this because I don't think anybody cares about this copyright wise. I don't think anybody gives a shit about this. So this is essentially a VHS tape. That's really all you need to know.
Stand by for target practice. Fire at the center.
The default controller is just real gun. That is the only controller. So, yeah.
To calibrate your game,
the suction cup just let you know when you got a hit, you think. Oh, yeah. So actually, I think this might even be less. This might actually be lower tech than the Video Buddy thing I had as a kid. It was like an educational, so what that was like an educational toy for like young kids. Essentially, it was like, you had a controller, it had like 5 different buttons, and it had like Muppet Babies was actually part of the series. That was like the big thing, but also Paddington Bear and a couple of others, Big Comfy Couch. And essentially, like, it would play like an episode of that. It would have like 1 episode per tape. And in between the episode, at like every like 5 minutes or so, it would pause it and basically quiz you on what you just saw. Like, oh, what was Fozzie eating for breakfast? Was it toast, cereal, French toast, something like that? And then you press like the color coordinated button that corresponds with the right answer, and there you go, you win. Action Max, I think, might be even lower tech than that. Actually, here you go. It'll explain it for me. The greatest thing about the Action Max is that I can pretty much just watch this and have just as much of a clue on how the game works as if I had actually played it. Because I can't play it. I don't have an Action Max. There's no way to emulate an Action Max because the Action Max is barely a game. VHS is not like Laserdisc, so it's not like you can, like, you know, it's not like if you hit something, it affects anything on screen. It really just, all it amounts to is a little number on a little LED screen goes up by 1. It's not like Dragon's Lair where, like, you can press a button and it'll read another section. It can just quickly access another section of the disc. And something like that happens. So essentially what you have is Dragon's Lair, but even lower tech than that. It's only slightly less interactive than a visual novel. Oh my god. I think you'd have more fun with a visual novel, though. At least the story is interesting in some capacity.
Oh,
Thank heaven you're here. I'm Pops. Pops Ghostly. And boy, do we need your help.
Oh, are they friendly?
This is like the only game I've ever seen
I just saw
of Action Max. I think there were like maybe 6 of them, and I'm pretty sure they're all just kind of like this. Just like really bad acting, occasionally interrupted by quote-unquote gameplay.
Horrible creatures. They're terrifying. We've got to get them out of here.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna be.
This is the best ROMpourri ever. I don't even need to play a game. I can just look at this shit. I don't think anybody cares that I'm just lifting from a YouTube. I don't even think anybody cares. That would require somebody to admit to the Action Max existing. I don't think anyone wants to do
Don't shoot at
that.
us.
Yeah, and always remember.
So, like, you'll see, like, those, like, blinking cursors. You shoot a light gun, and if it sees that blinking target, there's a little LED screen on the actual module itself that'll go up by 1. You get a high score, and there you go. That's gameplay. Are you entertained yet? There was a military game too, I think. I don't remember what that was called. Guys, I actually know of a cheat code on how to bypass any level. Oh wow, the gameplay is actually... Wow, there's actually a lot of gameplay to this, admittedly. This is a fun game, love it. Well, I mean, look, okay, actually, you know what? You can play this at home, alright? See, what you need to do, if you happen to have, like, a gun, you know, ideally a toy gun. Please do not shoot a real gun at your computer screens or your phone screens. I cannot be held liable for anything that happens.
It's loaded with them.
But you can actually play this at home. Get, like, a toy gun, or hell, honestly, like, just get like a pen, like a ballpoint pen. Get that. Click it. Try and aim for the target. If you hit the target, give yourself a point. If not, well, don't give yourself a point. I don't know how much this would have cost back in the day. Actually, to be fair, I think it was cheap. Like, the tapes were relatively cheap, and the base unit was probably, like, under $50. But still, like... I don't know. Maybe if you were, like, a little kid, you might have been entertained by this. But it was a failed idea from the get-go. It's an idea that never should have happened. Or you could just hook up your Action Max to your VCR and your TV. Yes, theoretically you could do that. This would have looked impressive. I mean, it was literally a VHS tape. You could put whatever the hell you want on a VHS tape. Like, this was... Like, it's... Yeah, it looks impressive. That's because it's a VHS tape. It doesn't... there's no graphics. It's all FMV, and they just kind of, like, put some blinky things on top of that. You wonder if that puppet still exists. I don't know. You never got Blue Thunder, the rarest game. How many games were there? I think it was 6. People didn't care to look at what made something work. I guess, fair enough. Is there a 4K remaster mod? Probably not, but what quality does this peak at? Oh wait, no, it's playback speed. Shit. Well, there's a 480p version, at very least. I mean, if you have the right equipment, you could probably if you have the right equipment and a VCR, you could probably upscale this to 4K. 5? Oh, so even less. Man, you know what? I could do an I could do an Alphacade of Action Max. I could just play through, because I think it would not surprise me if all 5 of these tapes are on YouTube somewhere. I could just play through the tape and then just be like, well, I can't play it, but it looks kind of cool. Outstanding. So yeah, this system, if you can even call it that, because that's kind of debatable. This system had 1/4 the amount of games as the Virtual Boy, in case you were wondering. Also, I think about 1/4 about as many games as the 32X. I don't know how many games the 32X had, but it was like 30. It's enough to where I'm pretty sure I can get through it all in one video, is what I'm saying, basically. Got the whole Action Max Christmas experience. You got the system, all the games released at that time, and a power adapter. You were set. I don't know. Okay, like, real talk. Did you enjoy the Action Max as a kid? Because, like, if you're a little kid, I could see you being able to, like, kind of. This seems like almost like one of those things where, like, you see it in, like, an in-store display and it looks really cool because, I mean, it is, like, a VHS tape that's, like, connected with a video game. But, like, I feel like you would, like, get it for Christmas, play it, like, twice, and then never touch it again. The Rescue of Pops Ghostly... Hydro Sub 2021. Oh, man. Remember when we were all in Hydro Subs like 4 years ago? That was crazy. 38 Ambush Out. Oh, that's the military game, right. Sonic Fury, I don't know what that is, and Blue Thunder, which I assume is an airplane game. You did, but you like light guns. Fair enough. No, I could see someone having fun with this as a kid. Like, it is pretty easy to clown on it, but I don't know. I could see someone having fun with it, like, once or twice, sticking it in an attic and then never touching it again for 30 years. And then selling it for $500 on eBay, because them's the breaks. Right, let's play, well... Game Gear Goddess is in chat. Game Gear Goddess requested some things a while ago. So let's try that. Let's see, I'm not 100% sure this is going to work. And if it does, I'm not 100% sure it'll work full speed. But let's try. Well, it's not going to work. Let's see if this works. Oh, do I not have a... I might not have a emulator set up for 3DS. Hang on.
Citra. Citra 2018. Do I not have... Let me check something. Do I not have it installed in RetroArch? I thought I did that. Again, this could just possibly not work. I should at least have... Oh, you know what? Can I just launch it from here? Oh, wait. That's not the right thing. Okay. Standalone Citra just doesn't work, I guess. Maybe I don't have it installed. RetroArch. There is a Citra core. I know that. Here's 3DS. I'll just install that real quick. Actually, while I'm here, I kind of want to see if... I wonder if that BBC Micro Core is out for RetroArch yet. It's not going to be under Acorn, and it's not under BBC. Okay. Let me see if this works then. Actually, why don't I just load it from RetroArch? Resident Evil. This is the 3DS file. Let's try Citra. See if that works. Might just crash. Cannot find. Oh, wait, no, it's working. Here we go. Bye, Jeremiah. You got your karate. You came what you got. Whatever. You got what you came for. How does DS and 3DS emulation work on computers? You're gonna see. Kind
Kind of, is the answer. Do I need the touchscreen for this at all? Can I just run it on one screen? Does the touchscreen and mic function? The touchscreen functions. You can, like, drag stuff with a mouse. I don't know if there's a button that lets the mic work. I don't think there is. Activate network. I don't think that's gonna work.
Resident Evil Revelations.
Oh, okay, I can... Yeah, touchscreen uses mouse, I'm pretty sure. Do I need the touchscreen for this?
Ah! I keep forgetting it uses the...
Resident Evil Revelations.
I keep forgetting the A button is the select one. You never tried Mike, so you don't know. Yeah, I don't really know of that many 3DS games that use the mic. I think 3D Land. No, I'm thinking of 3D World on Wii U. I think there was like a thing that like required you to blow into the microphone for one of the levels. I don't think there were that many games that used the microphone. I'm kind of amazed that this works at all. Hold on, let me go... Is there... I want to see if there's an option to just have it all on one screen, because I might be able to get away with that with this game. Oh, you can do an old 3DS or a new 3DS. That would actually be useful for the couple of new 3DS titles that existed. Preferred top, single screen only. There we go. There we go. This? I mean, this is just an FMV, but this actually works pretty well. I'm kind of amazed at how... I don't think it runs full speed, but it runs pretty well, all things considered. Especially considering this isn't even, like, the standalone Citra app, and it's the,
Incredible.
It's, instead the Retro Hardcore.
This thing is lucky to be afloat.
Take us around. Let's find a boarding point.
Kind of wonder how it's gonna... Yeah, this is Revelation. Was there another Resident Evil game on 3DS? I thought this is the one you requested. Also, hello, Renee, if I didn't say that earlier. I thought Revelations was the only one. Oh, was there another one? Shit. Well, we'll play Revelations tonight. I'll, see if I can find the other one.
It's been 94 minutes since Chris and Jessica dropped off the radar.
But the interpolation from their last known coordinates puts them...
Right here on this ship.
You just said try Resident Evil on 3DS, and I didn't know... I assumed Revelations was the only one that existed. Oh, definitely some choppiness, but does work surprisingly well. Okay. So that's what the bottom screen is. I'm not going to be playing this very long. I don't really like horror games. One, I'm not good at them. Two, they aren't generally all that scary anyway. I'd much rather watch a horror movie than play a horror game. That's my thing. It ran like this on 3DS. Was there a Resident Evil Revelation on Switch? I didn't know that. This is the one you requested, though? Okay. It's not scary, it's action-oriented. Okay. Is there an option to adjust the brightness? Probably not if it's on 3DS. Game settings, so yeah, probably not. Autosave on laser sight color and display tutorial. Enhanced 3D depth. Well, that's definitely not going to happen. Wait. Enhanced 3D depth slider. That was a physical slider on the console. What the hell is this? I don't know. We can have full 3D. We're gonna have full 3D on this thing that can't actually do 3D. Obviously, I'm blind, so like, well, I'm specifically blind in one eye, so I can't see 3D, and I don't really have much depth perception anyway. I've heard very mixed things of how the 3D was handled on the 3DS. I've heard things like there's more depth inward than outward. It's not like cinema. It's not really like 3D like you would see like in a movie theater or something like that, or on like those 3D TVs. It's more just like just a greater field of depth, essentially, is what I've heard. Hello, Nintendo. Oh, I have to turn around, okay. I don't think there's a way to do camera, unless there is. Oh wait, actually. Oh, wait. Oh! Hang on. Does this support the C-stick? It does, I think. Okay. This is one of those, like... Hang on. Yeah, this actually supports the C-stick. Okay. I didn't know. There weren't, like, that many games that supported it, I don't think. There was, like, Kid Icarus Uprising, and... I don't know, I just assumed the list ended there. Oh, you sent a picture of the Switch game? Okay, cool, Renee. I assume it's this, but with better graphics, right? Mostly. Probably runs real good on the Switch too. That apparently like supercharges Switch games. That could end up being like a good use case for the Switch 2. Even if you don't buy any Switch 2 games, it makes Switch games run better. Kind of like the Wii U and how it makes Wii games sort of just look better. Bye, Arus. Oh, there's the house. Okay. Oh, and okay, yeah, and it uses like the extra shoulder buttons too, I guess.
I might be able to shoot it off.
What is that, ZL? Okay, yeah, there's definitely... It's definitely not... That? Yeah, it's definitely not the best in how it runs, but it is also on the Steam Deck. You get what you get. I guess this would have required the new 3DS, would it? Oh, there we go. Ah, you sent it in the DMs. This is how we get Renee to talk in chat. We talk about Switch games. What games have you been playing lately, Renee?
The stench.
It's been abandoned for a while.
You also have Resident Evil 4 on Switch and on Wii. I didn't know there was a Wii version. I don't... Hold Y to run. Okay. Yeah. Okay, you're right. Oh, this is chugging. It's fine, it's playable. It's definitely not like N64 emulation used to be, also is now. N64 emulation used to be way worse. Also used to be way better. It was worse, and then it was better, and now it's back to being kind of shit. You may wonder why this is. The answer, Project 64 went to shit, and it was the gold standard, and nothing else ever came close. The only good N64 emulator now is now loaded with a shit ton of bloatware and, like, random adware and shit. I might be in danger of liking this. Help. I think if I were to play... Well, I say if I were to play this, I'd play it on a 3DS. I don't think I would. It would run better, but also I'd be playing it on a way smaller screen. Maybe I need to try the Switch version. Actually, yeah. Renee said there's a Switch version, so that's probably the best way to play it. Is that just where I came out? Oh no, this is... Oh yeah. Speaking of Switch, there's a light switch? Oh, okay. No, I just opened the door. Where is that? The candles are lit despite the fact that this house has apparently been abandoned. That's, not sus at all. You've been playing Animal Crossing and Fallout Shelter? Oh, and Tetris on Game Boy on Switch. Oh, that's fun. Smash Ultimate with friends. Do you play Tetris 99? That's... It's a tie between that and Effect, but I think I like Tetris Online, Tetris 99's Online a bit better. In that it actually works, unlike Tetris Effect, which has like the vague approximation of working sometimes. Oh, wait. Oh, I think I did need to go in the other door. Okay. People say Tecmo Bowl is a good game for even non-sports games. Yeah, I agree. Tecmo Bowl is probably... I don't think there's a single football game that I enjoy, but the one that I've come closest to enjoying is Tecmo Bowl, so I can agree to that. It's a pretty, like... It's a really simple, kind of easy interface.
Ugh, it smells like rotting flesh.
It's been dead for a while. What's that one arcade one, though? NFL Blitz? That one's pretty good. That's like the midway kind of arcadey version of Madden. You prefer Mario 10? Well, yeah, I guess. Fair enough. Oh! Oregon Trail on Switch. Is that good? I kind of saw gameplay and I was just like, this isn't classic Oregon Trail, and kind of just abandoned it. Wait. Yeah, there's the light switch. I don't think I can activate it. Oh wait, no, this is still in a house, I think. Again, most of this is dark, so I can't really see where I am, if I've, like, exited the house, or if this is just part of the house, or what. And this is why I don't play these kinds of games. There was that one, first-person shoot. What was that called? Was that Resident Evil Survivors? The one on PS1? I played that, like, years ago, and I actually kind of enjoyed it. Feels kind of appropriate to be playing this game immediately after Friday the 13th. This game is pretty, yeah, for 3DS. This could pass as an early PS3 game. Yeah, I mean, the 3DS had a about the same graphical specs as a Wii. Maybe a little bit better, a little bit worse. I'm not 100% sure, but I'd say about the Wii's level. Plays great too. Yeah! Yeah, I can't see it. It does play good too. Like I said, it actually uses all the... I say all the new 3DS features. Technically, there was a thing earlier on. You could like cradle the old... earlier on, you could cradle the old 3DSs in to give them... Actually, it was kind of better, because like the new 3DS's C-sticks sucked ass. It was like what do they give those? Like a nub, like they used to have on like old laptops, except it was worse. Anyway, let's play Panzer Dragoon. Another one I'm not 100% sure if it's going to work. Oh, that answers my question. Wait. No, it doesn't yet. Oh, okay, it works. Yeah, I mean, I've heard arguments for the original Xbox almost being like the Dreamcast 2 that wasn't. Games like this definitely make a good argument for that. This is quiet. I'm gonna turn it up. It's quiet for me. I don't know if it's quiet for you, but I'll assume it is. Let me know if this is too loud.
The famous like you ever said.
I did turn the volume up a little bit on my stream.
Gmail, Impenia Posse, Epicurate Laos, Altus Blizzard Computer.
Can I skip this? I can. Okay, good.
Call. You apprehended Psaria Carsa.
Okay, it's this one. This is like the gritty reboot of Panzer Dragoon. Wasn't expecting this. So far, I think I actually prefer the game on the Saturn, believe it or not. There's also that Game Gear game, which actually wasn't all that good. I was gonna say, didn't they make a Panzer Dragoon game for the Wii? No, I'm thinking of Knights into Dreams. They should have made a Panzer Dragoon game for the Wii. That would have been perfect. Like, imagine this with motion control. That actually would have been a really good use for that. Hold on, let me pause real quick. By the way, riots in the U.S. right now. Thoughts? What, in L.A.? Yeah, Trump shouldn't have... Why would Sega work with the companies that actively put their console division out of business? I mean, did they really have a choice? I would say it was more... I mean, first of all, I would say it was more so the PlayStation that... There's a lot to get into in that. First of all, I wouldn't even necessarily say it was Sony. There was a mix of reasons why the Dreamcast failed. It wasn't just the PS2. In fact, I would say the failure of the Dreamcast kind of spilled over into a lot of stupid decisions involving the Saturn. Mainly, like, they rushed that console to market in the US, didn't really tell suppliers that they were doing that, and as a result, a lot of them just didn't carry the Dreamcast just out of non-willingness to work with Sega. As for the LA riots, I mean, my understanding is, like, it's not really as bad. Like, literally, they're doing, like, a gay pride parade in LA. Like, the riots are not as bad as some people will have you believe. Most of the protest is peaceful. There are definitely people who... There was definitely some people who were being violent, but honestly, I think there was, like, maybe, like, one or two instances of that. Maybe a bit more, but it's definitely not a whole lot. Definitely, Trump calling the National Guard was definitely more a political choice. He wanted to make it seem like the issue was worse than it really was. And delegitimize the protests. Because the protests were against him, like, well, quite literally illegally deporting people. Many of the migrants he deported were actually legal, too, the other thing. Like, that's why I'm saying it was illegal that he deported them. Or that, his administration, rather, deported them. This is fun. I'm not the biggest fan of Panzer Dragoon. It's kind of weird that they gave it this style. Like this kind of like gritty, realistic style. I guess that's what you do with the Xbox, but still. You know, this is, you know, if you look at this, this is basically an Action Max game. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, yes, he did. What are people saying? 50 people were killed, more than 2,300 were injured, and thousands were arrested. I didn't even... The thousands arrested, I can understand. 50 people... I think I've only seen, like, one person killed, and it was, like... one of the military people that killed them. I could be wrong. I think a lot of those deaths are from, like, the military stepping in and interfering, is my understanding. Honestly, I have not really been paying much attention to that. It's just something like, you know, especially where we are now, like, as a country, it's just like, just for, like, my own mental well-being, I kind of can't really watch the news much anymore. I mean, like, I don't watch, like, CNN or anything like that, but even, like, just, like, keeping up with the headlines is just kind of a lot. It's just like, you know, you really gotta focus on yourself. It's 1992. Google outdated information. What are you talking about? Oh, 1992. What do you mean? 50 people were killed, 2,500, and 1,992 were arrested? What is 1992? Or are you talking about, wait, are you talking about the Rodney King riots? That happened in the year 92. Is that what you're... I don't understand. I don't know what you mean. If you said you wrote 1992 like the year, in which case that's probably referring to the Rodney King riots. Or you're saying 1,992 people were injured. If you're referring to the Rodney King riots, yeah, those numbers definitely sound accurate. 50 people dead, 2,300 injured. That sounds about right. This game is cool, though. I still don't really know if there's many Xbox exclusives that I'm all that interested in. That being original Xbox or really anything with the Xbox branding. That's the thing, is the Xbox is such an America-centric console. There really aren't a lot of, like, exclusive JRPGs for the system, if any. It's just not really something I'm all that interested in. Oh, okay, so it did. Okay. I have more than one type of bullet. I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah, it was pointing to the, that was... Yeah, that was, Oh, okay, I see, yeah. I see, there is like a bomb. Yeah, that was the Rodney King riots. That was a big thing. Basically, it was like the first, like, real... It was like one of the first, like, cases of, like, a lot of white people really understanding about the police brutality issue that now a lot of people know about. But that was kind of, like, really the time when a lot of them kind of understood. And a lot of people, black and white, were rioting about that. Definitely that got very violent. As for the thing this time, I'm not really 100% sure. Oh, you can switch bullets depending on the situation. Okay. I'm gonna move on, I think. And then the other game that Elle recommended... Oh, did I just turn off the deck? What the fuck? Hang on. That's weird. My Steam Deck just, like, shit the bed for a second. Alright. Now I think it might be. Now it's just showing the Steam logo. What the hell's going on? Yeah, there we go. That was strange. Apatress? Oh! I should put that on there. Let me check first if I have that. I do have a couple of Game Boy homebrew games. This is one... I'll actually probably, I'll Google this real quick.
Would be really convenient if I already had this, but I don't think I do. Oh shit, I do have this! Perfect. Also, there's a homebrew version of Another World. Alright. Apatress, I guess. Unsupported, let's go! I'm assuming this is Tetris. Correct me if I'm wrong. Marathon... Sprint... Dig? Oh, I assume that's just like B-type mode. Ultra? Blitz? Oh, there's a couple of different versions. Let's just do Marathon real quick. I know what that is, but just to confirm, this is just Tetris, right?
Ready? Go.
Heh! Microsoft Stand. Nice music. Oh! Oh, listen to that crack-tro music. It does have piece swapping. Okay, so it is just Tetris. Just aesthetic Tetris. Wait, what?
Ready?
No, I don't want that. Marathon... Sprint. I think I know what that is. Dig?
Ready? Go.
Is that... Yeah, that's entirely what I thought it was. I like this music. I can't believe I'm saying I like Game Boy Advance music, but, okay. Question for anybody in chat who might be a Pokemon fan. What is the best Pokemon game? Because, here's the thing, I've been writing Pokemon off, and I may still continue to do that. But I at least need to, like, give the game a chance before I do that, because I'm going to be going through Game Boy Advance games pretty soon. And I'm just like, on one hand, like, I want to put all the Pokemon games in the garbage tier, but on the other hand, like, I kind of can't really get away with doing that without, like, at very least giving them a fair chance. Because my thing with Pokemon has always just been, like, they are the most shallow gameplay experiences in any RPG I've ever seen. Like, usually, like, people will point to, like, Gen 1 or Gen 2 Pokemon, but, like, I just want to hear it, like, from chat. Oh, this music is sick, actually. Ooh, it has combo? This is modern Tetris. Oh, fuck. I done fucked myself. Fuck! Shadows are a little bit dark. When have I ever made a stupid decision in a video game? Fuck.
never made a stupid decision ever in a video game. Ever. Oh, there's like a bunch of good tracks in this. It's not just the one. Game Gear Goddess, why the fuck would you make me play Tetris? Now I'm gonna be playing this for like 2 hours. I hate you. This is the stream now. Enjoy. You made your bed. Now sleep in it. I do have, it's not planned, but we are discussing Asilo Gaming and I doing like a Tetris Effect stream at some point. We just have to work that out with our his work schedule, but it is something that we are discussing. So possibly look forward to that in the future. If we can find something that works for both of us. I can use all of the tools that LCX taught me on how to get good at Tetris. Or as the Soviets call it, Nyetris. I wonder if this is a versus CPU mode. I need to look for that. want to beat this, and then I'll move on to another mode. Sorry if you're all, like, talking shit about me in chat. I can't see it. I'm ignoring the haters. But I'm sure exist. Because, you know, I definitely have haters. There are definitely people who care about me enough to hate me. Oh. That's it? Does it just go on forever? I thought that was the thing. I thought it was B Tetris. I thought it was like B-type Tetris. Yeah, okay. Big. What's Ultra? Is this just 4? Is this just... Put it on the hardest difficulty. Yes, there's versus CPU and AI. We'll send 5 lines. Okay, hold on. Let me do that, actually. Combo. Combo, Survival, Classic? Is that what it is? Classic? How many fucking modes? Okay. 2-player battle. Is that it? Oh, no. This. Okay. Trading. How many fucking modes are there? Oh, that many, I guess. It's versus? I didn't see versus as an option. Blitz, combo, survival, classic, is it maybe? What's... Oh, master is probably like the hard mode. Normal or classic? Oh, I bet I know what classic is. Classic is like you can't piece swap and you don't have rotation. Do I have an old version? This is... What did it say? I have 3.4.5, so maybe.
Ready. Go.
What? This still seems slow. Oh, there's... Okay, I can do that.
Ready. Go.
Oh! God, you cannot soft drop in this mode. Oh, what music does this sound like? What game music does this sound like? If I can find the version that has the versus mode, I might replace that. Because I really do like this version. This might be I've been looking for a good version of modern Tetris to play on the Steam Deck, and this might be about as good as it gets. There is Tetris Advance. I think that has like some of the modern Tetris mechanics, but definitely not all.
Game over.
I like the Microsoft. It's community supported too. Oh, okay. This is the best mobile Tetris period. I agree. I don't know if it's as... I don't know. I mean, Tetris 99 technically counts, and I would say Tetris 99 is better, but this does have really good music. Oh, can I put in my full name? Or is it just initials? Oh, I can put in my full name. Okay. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't expect it to save. I don't know, maybe. I mean, this has enough features, it might save. This is way more advanced than 99. It has all the customization. That's true. Well, I mean, like, a lot of what I like... I mean, one of the things... Well, one, Tetris 99, obviously, is Tetris Battle Royale. So, it's like... It's kind of like Tetris.io, except it's official. 1 and 2... Oh, shit. Actually, I just realized that was probably drowning me out. I'm turning that down. 1, it's official, unlike Tetris.io, and 2, like, all the custom skins and stuff that they have. So, like, it's like Tetris.io, but it's, you know, on a system with a controller. So, like, you don't have to, like, worry about, like, being at a computer to play it, like Tetris.io. The PC oh, there's a PC version of Actress? Okay. I didn't know there was a PC version of this. Okay, then.
Ready. Go.
What's Ultra? Wait. What's Ultra? Okay. 3 minutes? Okay.
Ready.
Can you survive for 3 minutes? Oh, and they have different music too! I'm gonna use L strats here. I may have fucked up the L strats. Oh no, wait, no. There's a line piece. We're good. Actually, I am playing marathon mode, so the combos don't exactly matter, but oh well. At least I got a good combo. Actually, there's a combo mode. What is that? Also, blitz mode? Okay, combo.
Ready. Go.
Oh. Oh, is that just how long I can keep a combo going?
Game over.
Okay. This game has T-spins as well as L. Yeah, just drop them. Okay.
Ready. Go. Game over. Ready. Go.
I kind of like this mode, except I'm not sure how long you feasibly can keep a combo going. Oh, so, okay. So it doesn't start until...
Game over.
Oh, I see. So I can use... Okay, so I have a 3... I can do that. Okay. Alright, I tried. This strategy is wrong. I can go forever, really? Okay. Okay. I want to... Yeah, I definitely want to see if I can find whatever the most recent version of this is so that I can get the version with CPU... with a versus CPU option. That would be sick. But yeah. Of course they put Flappy Bird on the fucking... Oh, this really is just Flappy Bird. They put it on the GBA. Oh, and they put it... Oh, shit. I think this really only works on, problem. Oh, there we go. Oh, well, that's Flappy Bird. That is a port of that. Not as good as Flappy Bird on Commodore 64, but, you get what you get. So here's the other game that Game Gear requested. Ironically, not a Game Gear game. Fight Night Round 3. I have no idea why the hell you requested this. I assume this is just like any other boxing game, isn't it? Yep, Flappy Bird.
EA Sports.
In the game! I would love to... I want that guy to narrate my autobiography, the EA Sports guy. Is that John Valjean? Is that the same guy who does Duke Nukem? I want to say no, but I'm not 100% sure that's true. Oh, that is definitely good. What? Whatever. This string is so getting funny. R1 to defend? Oh, shit! I don't know what song that is, but... There was also a Fight Night Round 2, apparently, as well.
Welcome to the warehouse in Vancouver, Canada.
We're fighting in a warehouse? Okay.
EA Sports World of Boxing. Now, the warriors of tonight's fight.
Let's fucking go.
From Jersey City, New Jersey, Arturo.
Oh, fuck, I picked someone from New Jersey? Fuck. Yeah, where's Orc? Let's say I'm fighting Orc. Alright, you're going down, Orc. I'll teach you to tell me that System of a Down isn't metal. Your fucking wrong-ass opinions on everything.
He looks to go to work with that shot. I can't think of many things that are more exciting than watching Gaddy fight. Win or lose, this guy gives you every last drop of himself. He launches 2 strong shots. Gaddy comes with a hook.
So you don't use the buttons at all, really. You just use the sticks.
He doesn't need that home run. He can wear you down and punish you round after round.
I'm gonna take... Okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I'm hoping this isn't too controversial of a statement. And if it is, I want to apologize in advance. But I want to say this might be just a little bit better than karate on Atari 2600.
You can't just walk in and throw, because if you do, he's gonna make you pay.
Eat shit, Orc.
Gaddy's gotta learn how to throw a shot and get out of the way.
Why don't you suck my dick? Alright?
Loose jab lands for Gaddy. He's plotting and tight in there with that style, and that spells power puncher all the way.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Ward's landed a perfect counter hook. Thunder's left eye isn't looking so good right now. Oh, he takes a vicious blow.
You can throw a dirty punch with circle.
He keeps eating shots like that. Good jab by Ward. Gaddy's really putting his boxing skills on display. Nice counter. Mickey Ward's being patient, working behind the jab and looking for openings. Gaddy can't put jabs together any better than
This is how all arguments should be settled. You know what? You know what? This is an open call to the world. We must settle our arguments like real dignified men. No more nukes. no more missiles, no more guns, no more bombs. All of our arguments should be settled in Fight Night Round 3 on PS2. It's a much cheaper way, and quite frankly, causes less collateral damage.
Figure out how to bounce back. This guy hits too hard, so you can't let him get up for a big shot. When you see him looking to throw a hard shot, I want you to pop him with a quick stiff jab. Then get him out of his rhythm. Then step to the side and hit him again. Work the jab. Frustrate this guy, and let's beat him on the outside.
I'm doing great. Good. You're gonna eat lightning and you're gonna crap thunder! Orc was here earlier, by the way. Oh, shit.
You're looking good, kid. You're making me proud. Look, he's scared of your strength. You need to get up close and pop him. I want you to make him miss.
Remember how I was saying earlier about PS2 models looking cursed beyond recognition? This is what I meant. This. This reminds me a bit of that Rocky PS2 game, except I don't think it was nearly as good as this.
Head, body, movement, combos. No one thing will beat him. Throw a lot at him. Ward's gotta be more careful, or he'll be getting countered all day. He's cleaning up, countering, and making him look silly. Big blow upstairs from Ward. Gaddy's learning that you have to be more careful with this kind of counterpuncher. He's looking to take it to him with an effective counter. Staying on the outside, that's the best advice for fighting a power guy like this. Mixing it up on the inside.
Yeah, this game is actually sick. Why did you tell me this game would be so sick? It's sick because I'm, like, not dying.
I've seen Gaddy's face as bloody as an operating table, his eyes swollen, crossed with cuts. He's a fighter who really needs his cut man, and he's fortunate that he has one of the very best in the business.
You're going down, Orc. What's that? What's that? You want to talk more about System of a Down? System of my dick!
It behooves him to try to block more of the punches thrown by Irish. Good, solid counter shot lands by Gaddy. Good right hand.
What's that you said about Cube?
If you're a hardcore fan out there, then this guy needs no.
Oh, what? Cube? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I can't hear you over the gurgling of your own blood in Minecraft.
He's really displaying his counter-punching skills. Here he's showing his boxing skills by effective countering. Smooth counter. Great hook.
The Rocky game has no defense, just like Rocky in the movies. Yes.
He makes him look silly. Great counter.
Did you see? Did you ever see James Rolfe's documentary where he actually went to the? I'll send it in. I'll send it in your Discord if you haven't seen it. But the Rocky the documentary he did where he went to the mountain that Rocky went to in Rocky 4. It's like in the movie it's set in Siberia, but in real life it's somewhere in Wyoming, I think. In Jacksonville, Wyoming or something like that. No, you'll check it out. I'll send it to you on Discord. I'll put it in your server. It's pretty cool. He actually he tries to climb the mountain, but like he kind of just chickens out because like the wind is really strong, and he basically just like kind of decided to climb the mountain at the last minute, but he's an idiot. Like he tried to climb the mountain with just like no actual climbing gear and just worn out sneakers that were slipping.
Let's just keep winning rounds, kid. Don't worry about what he wants to do out there. We came here to fight.
I'm winning, shit.
I want you to get in there and take it to him. Don't let him get in a rhythm or get comfortable. Mix up your attack and keep him guessing.
Here we go with round 3. Clicks the jab out there.
And he also goes with a guy who's like made it a career doing documentary style stuff on the Rocky movies. There's also a separate video where he goes to all of the locations in the Rocky movies. Like, obviously, like, he lives in New Jersey, so it's, like, right near Philadelphia where most of the Rocky movies take place. Or at least the first one takes place in Philly. I don't know if the other ones do. Rocky 4, I know, takes place in Russia. Like, but, like, Rocky 1 was, like, filmed on location, I think. It was filmed in... It was filmed... In fact, I know for a fact it was filmed in Philadelphia. I've gone to a lot of the places that they've been to in Rocky. Like the famous stairs I've been to. Gino's, the sub place, or the cheesesteak place. They do pretty good cheesesteaks. It's not like the best Philly cheesesteak, I would say, but it's definitely good enough. I don't know if Philly cheesesteak is like my favorite kind of cheesesteak either. I'm sure that's sacrilegious for me saying that as a Pennsylvanian, but also like every other Pennsylvanian outside of Philly or Pittsburgh, we just try to pretend those cities don't exist. Yeah, don't we?
Thunder can't feel well after getting blocked by those 2 punches. He's doing a good job of drawing him in and then countering. There's just a bit of swelling near his left eye. Arturo Gatti with a good punch there. He can't stay in the corner like that. Nice, clean combination.
I do need to watch the other Rocky movies. They're on my Eldiner cinema list. Maybe I'll put Rocky 2 on my next poll. Oh, I am going to have to make that poll tonight, actually. So I might do that, actually. Honestly, I just want to watch Rocky 2 so I can get it out of the way and watch Rocky 3. That's what I'm mostly interested in.
Gaddy's able to do some damage with a digging body blow. Skillful hard counter by Mickey Ward. He weathers the blow and then is able to throw a hook of his own. Arturo Gatti won that round with ease.
Alright.
Just keep winning rounds. He's strong. He hits real hard.
Fuck yeah.
I don't want you looking to trade with this guy on the inside. Stay mobile. Go in and out, throw quick combos, and then get out of there. I want to see you standing around. Constant movement, and let's frustrate this guy.
I may be in danger of enjoying this. I don't know how to feel about this.
You know you're better than this.
Games aren't supposed to be fun. Games are supposed to make me go shit and fuck.
You'll dominate this next round.
And what the shit fuck. And other such, and other such things. Did you know Chat, did you know games could be fun? Did you know games could be something other than a shitload of cock-a-dookie?
Comes forward and lands a solid combo. And that punch has stirred the crowd. He needs to protect protect himself better, or he's gonna get caught with counter hooks all day.
His second is getting scared. Yes.
Ouch, beat to the punch.
To be fair, I wonder if it's giving me like a shitty AI just because this is my first round, and it can probably tell that I'm just kind of fiddle fucking with the thumbsticks. Imagine doing this with an N6. Imagine doing this with a Switch controller. How fast would that break the fucking Switch controller? Because all of this is just like... Well, I am doing it technically with a Switch controller, but, you know, a good one. A pro controller. For pros. That costs $80 fucking dollars. Oh shit.
1, 2, 3.
Fuck, how do we get up? How do we get up? Oh. Yeah. Done.
Ward has got to get his bearings and keep himself on his feet for the rest of this round.
Hey, Verducci.
Yanni hits him with a hard jab and then follows it up with a strong right hand. Big body blow looks to take energy from Ward.
Big dick energy, did it say? Hell yeah. You're damn right.
Arturo Gaddy's looking to get into his opponent's head with that punch. Very good combination there. He assaults him with a powerful body blow. He takes a straight shot there.
Oh, I knocked him down? Good.
Nicely executed combo by Thunder. He lands a solid two-punch combination. He needs to defend himself better. If he keeps hitting shots like that, he won't last long. He tries the left hook. Huge counter. It puts shockwaves through his body. Thunder proving his dominance with that thoroughly one-sided round. No question who won that last round. Look again at the
Go for the body, yeah.
Every round counts. Let's keep winning, one round at a time. Look, you're a lot stronger than this guy across the ring, and I want you to use that. Cut off the ring, quarter him, do whatever you gotta do to get him to trade you in close quarters, and go to work with hard hooks and all.
What's your game plan out there? Because it sure ain't what we talked about. Now breathe deep and listen up. Look, we both know this guy is an animal. He wants to jump all over you and maul you with those power shots. You see him load up, step up to the opposite side, and counter with a quick combination.
I kind of like his. I kind of like his second better.
Signifying the start of the fifth round.
He's like, why am I blanking on his fucking name? The guy from Rocky. Like that's what he's. Like that's what they're trying to be. Polly is his name? No. Mickey? Fuck, help me. I don't remember the guy from... I don't remember the old guy from Rocky. He's gotta be dead now, right? He's gotta have been, like, dead for 30 years.
Win, lose, or draw, these kind of punches can only add to his marketability. Smooth 1-2 punching. He cracks him with a hard right to the head. Ward with an unbelievable display of punching power.
You love... Oh, this game was on Xbox too? Oh. I could have played that version, actually. But I'm sure they're both very similar. I'm playing the PS2 version. I'm sure Xbox is just this, but slightly better graphics.
Arturo Gaddy's not going to like the result of this fight if he keeps getting tagged with shots like that. Strong one and lands with two. He throws an uppercut with the right and then lands the jab behind it. Irish catches him with a solid hook. Crisp, straight punch. He makes it look easy as he lands that combination. Solid punches landing there. He throws one. Wow, and he goes down hard from that crushing haymaker.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's over.
Arturo's silenced any critics who are questioning his ability, even if there are still critics.
Heal. Yes. GG, thank you. Manny. Oh shit, you can play as Ali. You can play as Muhammad Ali in this. That's cool. You ever see the you ever see like the one you ever see the one prototype of the Super Nintendo Muhammad Ali game where they call him old shit? It was like an unreleased thing and they just needed a placeholder name, so they called it on it was just a demo and they needed a placeholder name, so they called him old shit. There's that, and then there's also NBA Jam XXX, which is NBA Jam, but Keith Kitzrow has swears like, he grabs his Johnson, and no fucking way! And get that shit out of here! Super Nintendo prototypes are a trip. I can make Jake Paul good. Good. Can I make Mike Tyson? Can I make Tyke Myson? That's really what we need in this world. Alright. Like, you can't call Mike... You can't call Muhammad Ali old shit, alright? He may be old, but he'll kick your ass for saying things like that. Think you can? Not sure. I think Tyson is in round... You think Tyson is in round 3? Oh, well, there you go. Tyson versus Paul. You can make the fights...
Outstanding.
Fun sports game, outstanding. Yeah. There you go. You can make Mike Tyson or Tyke Myson or whoever you want to in the game. You can make Jake Paul and really you can have the fights that we were deprived of all those months ago. So, I want to show you, I just want to show off something. So, I've talked before about Tasmania on Sega Game Gear. I've said many things about it, many negative things. I said that it was... It is currently my pick for the worst game on the Game Gear, and possibly the worst game of all time. That has changed as of, well, this stream, but would you believe there was a Tasmania game for Master System, and you know what? It just might be actually a hidden gem. Yeah. Oh, you beat, round 3? Cool. Yeah, you did beat Tasmania on Game Gear. Why did you do that? Do you not respect yourself in any capacity? So, actually, I think this might be based on the Game Boy Tasmania game. But actually, this game is pretty good. Definitely better than the Game Gear game. I would even argue better than the Genesis game. Oh, shit. It was playable. That is the nicest thing you could possibly say about that game. That is the nicest thing you could possibly say about Tasmania on Game Gear, is that it's playable. It's playable in the same way that my streams are watchable. Technically true, but... Come on, love yourself, man. Just love yourself. Fuck! Okay. Okay. What was the game you were gonna play? I forget what it was. Okay, no, I got it this time. So, the question remains, why would you not... You know, like, there's a good Tasmania game on something that uses very similar hardware. Why didn't you just, like, release that? Because this one's, like, good, and the other one's very much, you know, not that. You try, like... Did you not consider just, like, releasing a good game? Because those exist. You wouldn't believe it from playing the first Tasmania game, but they do exist. I think Escape from Mars might be the same as the Game Gear. That one honestly would be terrible too, but it looks so good next to the Game Gear Tasmania. I suck at it, but you can see, like, for example, like, it moves at a decent frame rate, the music doesn't make me want to commit Sudoku, many nice things I can say about this that I cannot say about Game Gear Tasmania. Oh, can I do it? Oh, no. Oh, you can't... Yeah, you cannot jump while doing that. Watch, Game Gear Goddess is gonna play this and be like, well, actually, this is better. This is worse than the Game Gear one. The Game Gear one is actually a hidden gem, and this one is like a hidden turd, actually. I don't think Game Gear Goddess would use those words, but... you know, would say something to that effect. Night, Renee. I just wanted to show that off because, like, there was a good Tasmania game, which makes the fact that the other Tasmania game exists just all the more of a pill to swallow. Anyway, I think that's good enough for the stream tonight. I think so. You think so? I think so. Okay, let's go. We are rating someone who is now a member as of just a couple of days ago. Omega Ace Gaming. He is playing one of my favorite NES games, Shatterhand. So go raid him, tell him I said hi. Tell him Shatterhand is a cool game, and anybody who disagrees is stupid and wrong. All of those types of things. Tomorrow, I will be starting Aladdin for Sega Genesis. A really good Genesis game. One of my favorites, really. Monday, I will be probably finishing Sega Game Gear games. We've got the W's. We should be able to do W through Z on Monday, and then we will have finished it, and then we will move on to 32X. Tuesday, I will be doing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. The bonus case, Thursday, I will be doing Artanelico, Melody of Alemia. What did we do the last time? Well, we've reunited with Arica, and we need to rescue Misha from the hexagon plate. But yeah, we've re-teamed up with Arica, so we can get some more experience with her and maybe dive with her a bit more. And then Saturday night, next Saturday, will be El Diener Cinema. I will put up a poll tonight or tomorrow or whenever I end up doing that, and you will help me decide what stream we end up doing. So, thank you guys so very much for watching. Always super appreciated. Special thank you to my members, Arus218, LCX, Omega Ace Gaming, Verducci Man, Prime 1, Jeremiah Thomas, Yasuke Supreme, Mazin Power, DJ Ronnie G, and everyone. Thank you so much for being a member, and thank you to everyone for watching tonight. Thank you, Arus218, Game Gear Goddess, Jeremiah Thomas, Kayla Boo, Nicholas W, Orc War Chief Reviews, Renee W, Sir Jacob, Karumim Good Gamer, Verducci Man, Nintendo Vaults, Bill K, and Shangy Girl. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Good night. And thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Bye, everyone.
It's the outro, and here's the outro freak. Freddy Freak of Interpretation, sweeping the nation, doing his thing. But wait, if you wanna see more of me, become a member, watch some movies on LD and Cinema, play some games on Rum Roulette and Request. To be part of the community, join the Discord, talking about games, music, rum requests, and more. Join now. That's all of the plugs that I've made. Thank you all for watching. Now let's raid!